Hey guys, we are rocking back now with a 1987 Rack Pack. And first of all, I want to thank Mr. Lewis for the hat. I think that's probably one of the coolest things I've ever gotten in my whole life. So, Mr. Louis, thank you for that. And I was thinking what really makes this hobby special. I've always been a big Ryne Sandberg fan all my life. I collected every card that I could find of, especially the older stuff. And this is one of the very few that I didn't have. I just never got the Rack Pack with him on it for whatever reason. And even though it's like the card is probably worth like $1 now, at maybe $1 or $2, and if it's graded a little more. But what makes this hobby so cool is that card right there is worth, thousands upon thousands upon millions of dollars to me specifically. And we all have those guys and those cards that are worth whatever to us personally. And for memory reasons, nostalgic reasons, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But that's what makes this hobby great, is how these make us feel and what they mean to us. So anyway, getting into the Rack Pack, I've ranted enough. We got a Sandberg on the front. We got Greg's brother here. And then we've got old Alan Anderson there. So we're going to crack into this. And I'm going to put Rhino into a sleeve right off the bat. Just because of who he is to me. Much like I think all the rest of us would probably do. And that way we make sure he doesn't get bent up any more than it already is, because it's got some little damage to it. But he's going to take a seat back here, and then we're going to start rocking through these cards, and let's see what we get on this Rack Pack. All right, we've gotta move this out the way first. All right, we'll go to the next pack in just a second there. Okay, we got a Darrell Evans, we got a Tim Leary, Donnie Baseball. Oh, there we go. We got a Jerry Willard, Danny Gladden, a Boddicker, a Mike Easler, Mitch Webster, Bob Walk, Mickey Hatcher, Keith Hernandez, Jeffrey Leonard, Jeff Reardon, the Terminator, Tony Gwynn, who's not a bad batter whatsoever. And we're going to move him around right there, and we'll put Tony right up there. He had a heck of a good batting average for his career. And then we're going to go into the next one, and so on and so forth. And let's see what we pull. The 87 cards were probably my favorite. Because of this like wooden bat design that's around them. There's Greg's brother. Imagine, hey, can't you be more like your brother growing up? Chili Davis, and then Greg Maddux ends up being your younger brother. Ted Power, Rick Rhoden, Darrell Boston, Scott Terry, Darren Dalton, Fred Tolliver, Wayne Krenicki, Eric King, Greg Matthews, Ken Howell, Mike Fielder, Buddy Bell, Bill Swift, Ozzie Virgil, Frank Tanana, and Kurt Young. And the last part of this Rack Pack we're going to get into is Alan Anderson, Twins leaders, Spike Owen, Andres Galarraga, he was pretty good back in the day, Brett Butler, Greg Swindle, Mike Brown, Tigers leaders, Dave Parker, Cobra, not too terrible, we'll put him up. All right, we got Mike Lloyd and Brett Havens, Gordon Thomas, Andres Thomas. That was a big card back in the day. Good old checklist. Glenn Hubbard, Pat Dotson, future star. I don't even remember that dude. And Rick Anderson. So, anyway, well, that's the Rack Pack, guys. I got the Sandberg, so that was the most important thing to me. I love it. I think it's such a great card. And a few other little things, Mattingly and Gwynn and even Parker. So, hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe. If you want something else opened or have an idea for something to open, shoot it to me. I'll get it. We'll break it. We'll crack it. We'll do whatever we got to do. We'll cut it. We'll make it work. See you soon.